So for today, normal high 85. We're going to be blowing that way out of the water. We're going to be in the 90s across the area. Some spots could touch 100 degrees. We'll be flirting with those triple digits through the afternoon hours today. That's why we've got that yellow alert day. Could have a couple of afternoon showers that come through our area. But again, I don't think that's going to do much to protect us from the heat and humidity. So make sure that if you go out there today, put on your sunscreen, bring your water bottle, do what you can to protect yourself from the heat, limit your outdoor exposure. And then as we get into the night tonight, it's going to cool off relatively. But it's not going to feel very comfortable out there. It's going to be muggy. It's going to be warm. We're going to have those isolated storms that move through the area tonight. Lows will be above average. We could dip into the 60s in some spots, but it looks like across the area we'll be getting into the lower 70s. If you are going to be outside, though, for example, some of you who might be doing the ragbri across Iowa, just be ready for the heat. Pack extra water, pack sunscreen. Try to find something to cover your head. Wear loose, light-fitting clothing. And for today, if you're riding from Carroll over to Ames, again, just be ready for that hot, sunny weather today. Be mindful of the heat. But then as we get into tonight, around 1 a.m. is when those storms are going to start to roll in from our west. And through the night, they're going to kind of push through our area. Through the 3 o'clock hour, you might get woken up tonight with some rumbles of thunder, some lightning. And then they're going to continue to roll through our area through the night tonight. It does look like as we get into the early morning hours of tomorrow, it'll push out of our area for the most part. And then tomorrow's heat advisory. And our southern counties, they're under an excessive heat warning. That is for dangerous heat indices anywhere from 100 up to 110 degrees. And that's for the heat index. Now, the actual temperature is going to be absolutely miserable, too. As we go through the day today, some of our areas could hit triple digits. Yes, more hot days to get through. We also have a couple more humid days to get through before that front gets here. Today, dew points have just been soupy, disgusting, miserable out there. I think this is actually a little on the low side. I've seen dew points today in the 70s, mid to upper 70s, pushing 80 in some parts of the state. And as we go through the day, I don't think it's going to get much better. Tomorrow's going to be humid as well. But then we do get some relief on Saturday when that cold front pushes through, brings us a little bit of relief from that heat and that humidity. Our heat
The ragbri theme today is going to be military, but in the Weather Center, today's theme is heat and humidity. We could see triple-digit temperatures in some areas today. Storm Track 7 meteorology intern AJ Rickman is live at Lincoln Park in Waterloo this afternoon. AJ, tell us how it feels out there and what should we look for?
Well, Ryan, right now I've kind of got it good, all things considered. I'm standing in the shade. There's a bit of a nice breeze. I'll also admit I'm originally from Georgia, so I have a bit of a soft spot for the heat and humidity. Despite that, though, I can really feel it. It's pretty humid out here. The temperatures are rising. Looking across the viewing area right now, our temperatures are up into the 90s in some spots. We're into the mid to upper 80s in a lot of areas. And dew points also are just really, really muggy. We're in the 70s across the area, and through the day today, our dew points have been in the 70s. You really feel that humidity when you walk outside. It's like throwing a hot, wet blanket over you as you step out. Like I said, I'm in the shade right now, and I can feel it. I can imagine if you step out in the sun, go for a run, take a bike ride, spend any appreciable amount of time out in it, you're going to work up a heck of a sweat going out and about doing your thing. So between that heat and that humidity, the heat index, it's already on the rise. We're in the 90s. In a couple areas, we're already touching the triple digits for the heat index. And as we go through the rest of the day today, that heat index is going to continue to build, and we're going to get some dangerous heat out there. We'll be climbing through the triple digits across pretty much all the area. Most areas we're going to see heat indices in the triple digits, and it's going to stay hot as we go through the evening, this evening, and then tomorrow we have one more hot day. So make sure you're limiting your time outside. I've got my bottle of water here next to me, and do what you can to protect yourself from the heat out there. Ryan, back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, AJ.
Iowa, it's a Storm Track 7 alert day, turning our attention now to our eastern Iowa weather. Taking a live look outside over Waverly, the city's Heritage Day celebration coming to an end today, but it's going to be a little smoky out there for you. Let's check back in with Storm Track 7 meteorologist AJ Rickman for forecast.
Right, and we are under a yellow alert day today. That's going to be for a lot of smoke and haze that's in the air. And really, right now, to kick the day off, it's out there right now over Dubuque by the Hotel Julian. You can see that it looks just really smoky and hazy. There's not many clouds, but it might not look like it at a first glance because the smoke is keeping the air kind of that milky white color. If you step outside, you'll probably smell some of that smoke in the air too. And air quality across the area right now is really just in the unhealthy, not great range. If it weren't for the air quality, it'd be shaping up to be a pretty nice day. 60 degrees, dew points aren't terrible, and winds are light out of the northwest. But with that air quality, it's creating quite a few issues for us. We're under a yellow alert day for today. That's for that reduced air quality, and we're going to be under this alert until noon tomorrow when a front pushes through and gets rid of a lot of that smoke and that poor air quality for us. And that's going to be really all across our area and really all across the Midwest. They're dealing with those poor air quality issues. We're under an air quality alert through noon tomorrow. and that's for every single county in our viewing area. So to time everything out for you for how this is going to go, that near surface smoke, it's in our area now. You can go outside, you can see it, smell it, almost taste it. And it's going to be sticking around through the day today, through the afternoon, and into the night tonight. Where we start to get some relief is as we go through the night tonight, we're going to have a cold front that pushes in from the north. It's going to push from north to south across our area, and it's going to kind of push a lot of that smoke off to our south and kind of clear us out as we go through the night into the early morning hours of tomorrow. And by the time we get to noon on Monday, a lot of that low surface, near surface smoke should be out of our area, and air quality should improve. And really Monday afternoon should be a pretty good day. When that front comes through, the other thing it's going to kick up that we're going to want to watch for is some scattered showers and storms that might develop through this afternoon. Looks like our southern counties are going to have the best chance of getting in on that scattered shower and storm action. And some of those storms could be a little on the strong side. They could have some gusty winds, could have some hail. So just something to keep an eye on as you go through the day. Not expecting a severe weather outbreak or anything like that. But then those storms will stick around through the early evening hours. They should clear out before midnight. And then after midnight, clouds will decrease and we'll clear out and have a pretty sunny start to our day on Monday. So for today, we're under that alert day. We're going to have a lot of hazy skies, a lot of that near surface smoke. So if you go outside, you'll be able to smell it. You'll be able to see it. That sky's going to have that milky white appearance as opposed to that blue sky, that blue color you'd have on a nice clear day. And we're going to have those storms that might pop up this afternoon. Could have some of those storms be a little on the strong side, some gusty winds, some hail. Highs across the area will be anywhere from the upper 70s in the northern counties down into the southern counties where we'll be in the mid to the upper 80s. And really, like I said, if it weren't for the haze, it really wouldn't be a terrible day. But that air quality is going to create a lot of issues for us. That air quality is going to stick around. Air quality issues, are going to stick around through the night tonight. We'll have those showers and storms in the early evening hours, and then when that front pushes through, that'll clear everything out. Our air quality will start to improve as we go through the day tomorrow, and we'll have a steadily improving day as we go into the afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon should be great. Mostly sunny. Air quality is going to be pretty good. And for your city-by-city forecast, Waterloo, Dubuque, Iowa City, and Cedar Rapids, once that front pushes through and gives us a really nice day on Monday, we're going to see a pretty fast return of some moisture as we get into Tuesday. Tuesday will be our next shot of rain, and then once we get past Tuesday, we're going to dry out for the foreseeable future, and temperatures will be about where we should be for this time of year.